We spoke to one of the people in charge of making sure students have the right resources to successfully learn from home. We now bring in Mike Pronovost, the director of the Discover E program at Fresno State. And Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. First, if you can explain what the Discover E program is and your role pre-pandemic.
Sure. So a little bit about our Discover E program. Discover E was part of President Castro's bold vision for student success when he first came to our campus in 2014. The idea was that in the classroom, the goal is to see how we could make those courses more interactive by utilizing technology. And to do that, the goal was to see if we could infuse that classroom with technology such as iPad or utilize technology to provide some response to both our students and our faculty to kind of engage a little bit closer. And through that program, started here in 2014. We started with about 1,200 students. The program was completely voluntary, so students could choose to sign up for those courses, or they could take a traditional version of that course, and it scaled up from there. So from there, it scaled to approximately 10,000 students just since 2014, pre-pandemic.
Okay, now post-pandemic, things changed, obviously, with Fresno State being online this semester. How has your program now evolved? Because I would imagine not every student maybe had access to an iPad or a laptop. So how has your program changed now that we're in this distance learning?
Sure. So because of COVID and the unfortunate circumstances of moving those courses virtually, what we realized is that some of the soft spots that occurred were, as you had mentioned, a lack of high-speed internet at home, and also lack of mobile devices for our students to get online with those courses. So to meet that demand, essentially what we did was we provided an iPad to any student that needed a device. And if a student needed access high-speed internet, we would provide them with a hotspot. And to this point, we've lended out approximately 6,000 devices.
So does that cover, so would you say that all students now, I know the enrollment is, quite large at Fresno State. Would you be comfortable in saying that every student now has access to the technology that's needed to take their classes, or are students still coming in and saying, hey, I need something?
Yeah, so we continue to have students come forward to let us know that they might need a device. And so to this moment, up until right now, we have students coming to pick up devices all the way up to September 1st. And so they come to our library and they pick up a device, and at which point they utilize that device for their coursework. But one of the things that President Castro has been very supportive of is making sure that every student has access to technology. And so if a student comes forward, we are there to provide a device free of charge.
Okay, well, that is fantastic. What about, I'm just curious about for instructors. Suddenly, the professors and the instructors at Fresno State are having to offer their classes online, and some may not have been prepared to do that, although they have had some time now to kind of gear up for this process. Are you also assisting the instructors at the university?
Right, yeah. So each of our instructors goes through a training process to teach their course online. And essentially what that means is that our faculty member goes through the process of converting their syllabi to an online course, making all of their content digital, and putting their book in a digital form. And that way our students have equal access, so to speak, to all of the resources that they would typically in a classroom. What's unique about our Discovery program and what led it to this point to make kind of put us in a great spot is that our faculty go through a unique one-year training process to be a part of the program. And so we had over 600 faculty members go through a year-long training pre-pandemic. So when the pandemic came, what was nice is they were able to already have all that content available to them and online. And so the training process after the pandemic was pretty limited. So we were well prepared for that. And again, that was obviously big props to our president who kind of foresaw the future of technology in the classroom.
Yeah, very, very forward thinking and very wise to do so. I'm just curious if you can speculate. It's hard to know, but once this pandemic is over and students are back on campus, I wonder if you think the way students are receive their education will just change in general. Do you think there's going to be more of a preference to just continue to take courses online, or what are you thinking as you look down the road when we're past this pandemic?
Yeah, I think you're correct in your assessment that we do anticipate a lot of students utilizing this technology further, even beyond the pandemic. And I think really the shift that we've even seen in our Discovery program is, even though potentially if our students may not want to take that class virtually in the future, they may take it in person. I think the nice part about this is it's exposing a lot of our students that didn't have access to technology before to show them how to utilize the technology even in the classroom potentially. And the nice part behind that is they then have new tools they can utilize when they come back to class.
Yeah, it definitely is in the future. Mike Pronovost, the director of the Discover E program at Fresno State, we appreciate your time. Best of luck as this new semester continues. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.